Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday. I am just about to hit the road to visit my family and still stay socially distant and quarantined, of course. But before I do that, I had to stick around to see if there were any deals to rank up. And we have a motion comic, which I guess keeps things in motion. I don't know. And then we've got class rank up bundles. So we have seen these before. This is not new, and yet it is something that the game likes to put out once every month to 2 months, so 6 to 12 times a year if you're counting at home. So what I appreciate about these sometimes is that when done correctly and for the right price, they give you a chance to take your 5 stars to rank 5, or 4 stars to rank 5, your 5 stars to rank 4. Obviously, there will come a time where we're hoping that for an Odin or less, you can take your 5 star to rank 5, but I still think we are quite a bit away because they don't want to devalue rank up materials so much, especially because their goal as a company, which I think actually makes a lot of sense, is to try to slow the growth of taking 6 stars to rank 4, because once 6 stars get to rank 4, then all of a sudden you've got to start talking about the elephant in the room, which nobody wants to talk about, and that is 7 stars. Even saying that phrase makes me nauseous. Okay, so this is a price that used to be the same price as a generic 4 to 5 rank up gem with gold for a 4 star, and now Kabam is actually giving those middle tier players a much better value because you still get what is essentially a generic because you're targeting the class of your choice. So you've got to have a champion in mind that you either have and you want to rank up or you want to save these items until you pull that champion. I do think, given how many 4-star champions there are in the 4-star crystal, it is best to try to buy this and use it for a champion you currently have, because if you're targeting a specific champion, it could be another 2 years by the time you get that 4-star, especially if you're just starting out. Okay, so 200,000 gold is pretty dang cheap. This should be 300,000. But besides that, you get some ISO, and then you get taking that 4-star from rank 2 to rank 5 with rank up gems for $30. Now, there are people out there who think that I just love to be negative and critical of Kabam, but I call it like I see it. I keep it 100, as one of my subs once said, keep it 1,000. And for today's deal, I think this is incredible for the champions that need to be taken to rank 5 and the summoners that need 4-star champions. If you are pushing to become uncollected, especially if you think by the end of today you can get that uncollected compensation, which the last time somebody contacted me online, which given was in the last 12 hours, that pushed for uncollected, they still got their double compensation. This $30 package could help get you there, especially if you've got somebody like Stark Spidey or Corvus who you can bring in against the collector and have really great results if you play well and take down that health pretty fast. So I'm going to give this 4-star rank up bundle for $30 for those of you who are pushing to become uncollected, especially if you don't care about 4 stars, this is N/A, not applicable to you. But for those of you who are pushing to become uncollected, especially for this compensation window, I'm going to give this an A-. I'm going to give this a 90%. That is the highest grade I've given a 4-star rank up bundle, maybe in years, but at the same time, I call it like I see it. The only thing that is keeping it from a solid A is more gold. But between the ISO and the chance for what used to be the same price to take a 4-star to rank 5, and now you take that 4-star to rank 5 from rank 2 for $30, that's amazing guaranteed value. There is no gamble in that offer. It is simply awesome. Okay, for $70 now, we have something that is returning. And when you look at the gold, first of all, compare this gold to the value of the right side, right? This one should be $30. It's $20. In the past, Kabam has given us 700,000 gold for $70. This is more than twice that. Now, I want to be clear because when this first came out last time, I actually thought it was a very good deal, and I got major pushback from summoners who are Cavalier who are looking to take up their 6 stars. And they said, Prof, I don't care about 5 stars anymore. I don't care about taking my 5 stars to rank 4 or even rank 5 in a lot of cases. If I can't use these items for 6 stars, I think it's a waste of money. And so, I heard that feedback and I processed it and it made sense to me. And so, for those of you who definitely need to push to take your 5-star champion to rank 4 or rank 5, then I think this is a very solid deal for you for guaranteed value, because you are essentially also taking the place of 4 tier 2 alpha, which if you do the math, even for what that costs, you're now getting 4 tier 2 alpha for $70. That's $17.50 per tier 2 alpha. That is among the best deal we have seen for the equivalent of tier 2 alpha. But here's the deal, YouTube. Those summoners I just talked about would be a lot happier if you could get the same deal for the same price, but you could keep the items of the deal and not have to use the rank up gems. So, in other words, if you were able to buy the gems and then say, let's just remind ourselves, especially because the big thing about this is the rank 3 to rank 4, right? Everything else is fine and it's still good value, especially for saving things like tier 4 basic, tier 1 alpha, and tier 4 class catalyst. But let's say we want to take, Namor to rank 4. Well, that gem takes the place of 6 tier 4 basic, 4 tier 4 class of that champs class, and 4 tier 1 alpha along with 4 tier 2. So if you were to somehow have a mechanic in the game that allowed you to select the rank up gem and say disperse items, and so suddenly your inventory got 6 more tier 1 alpha, 4 more tier 4 mutant, 6 more tier 4 basic, and 4 more tier 2 alpha, which, assuming that was possible, you could in theory use quite a bit of those resources to take your 6-star up, because remember, you need still to take a 6-star to rank 2, tier 4 basic and tier 4 class and tier 2 alpha. Then I think that Cavalier players would think, okay, this is a lot more fair of a deal. So if you are somebody who, again, is maybe pushing to become Cavalier this weekend to try to get that compensation, and you think that rank 1 5-star that you maybe got from your compensation package with the Nexus Crystal could go from rank 1 to rank 4, and if they get to rank 4 and you've got some boosts and plenty of revives, you could become Cavalier and get both what you already got for uncollected and then the Cavalier compensation as well, then this $70 is a good value for you. But if you don't care about 5 stars, you're probably going to see this as a C, if not even lower of a grade. So I think for people who are pushing to become Cavalier, who could use these rank ups on a 5-star that they're targeting, I still think it's a B plus value, and I'm going to stay true to that. But it would be a better value for all players if you didn't have to depend on it being a rank up gem, and you could disperse that rank up gem and have those items in your inventory separately to use on a 6-star champion. So B plus grade for those of you who need this. I'm going to say if you don't, it's a C minus to C, just because you're not going to use the rank up gems, so it's really just average. But for those of you who are pushing to become uncollected, I'm actually most excited in a lot of ways, other than the gold disparity, for the $30 offer. And speaking of gold, I have a feeling some people who are very gold poor are going to be tempted to buy this just because it's twice as much gold as we're used to seeing. Again, 700,000 gold is what we'd see for a lot of $70 offers. This is more than twice that at 1.5 million. So that is a good gold value for all summoners who buy that as well. So keeping it 100, I'm encouraged by today's offers, Kabam. It's a lot better than some of the trash you have put out lately, and therefore I wanted to applaud you and not condemn you, because I love to praise you when the offers are good and call out trash when you give us dumpster fires. Today, definitely more praise than trash, and I'm happy to say that into my microphone.